Good afternoon. I believe it's just afternoon. Yes, it is. It's almost 1 o'clock. This is Sunday 9th, December 9th.
Yeah.
Like,
I know. The days kind of like blend together.
Anyways, welcome to Three Sisters Knit. I am Sheila. You can find me on Ravelry as Shishi62.
And I'm Margaret, and you can find me on Ravelry as Magpie60. You can also find us, we have a Ravelry group that I'm not very active on.
I look at it all the time just to see if there's anybody new. And we got
there's
the
a
last
little
new one was
yourself.
like a week ago. It was like,
Oh.
woo!
Oh, very cool. So yeah, I've been really bad, but I find I've been really bad at a lot of, like, I haven't been watching the Vlogmases.
Nope,
I haven't been, just keeping up to date. So
yes,
yeah,
there's so much going on. Well,
yeah.
She's been very, very busy doing her paid work, her editing, freelance editing.
We were just talking about what we're going to talk about here, and I was like, I don't really have much to say, because the publishing company I'm working for, they have decided that they want to send this particular book that I'm working on to the printer. I think she said December 13th. And so when she gave me that information, it was in November, and I'm not going to go into detail, but the date was kind of scary. And then she said, yeah, if we can make this date, this is my contact at the publishing company, she said, if we can make this date, it'll be a Christmas miracle. So that's what we're working
So they're working really hard to get that.
It's just been kind of crazy the last few weeks. Like, it was busy before, but the last few weeks have just been crazy.
Insane.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually having this go to the printer. And then another project that I had that was also, very time sensitive. That one I think has gone to the printer. So I'm looking forward to Christmas, because actually it's going to be very relaxing. I can have my time back to myself, and I can knit.
When she gets her time, I'll be going crazy.
Yes,
because I'm doing both.
You're doing two Christmas
I'm doing two Christmas dinners. One for our side of the family, and then my husband's side. And we've alternated every year. One year, like this year, it's our side gets Christmas Day, and my husband's family, we do Boxing Day. And next year it'll be they do Christmas Day, and we will be doing Boxing Day. Yeah. So it's extremely busy this year. With me doing both of them, because we usually will rotate houses. So but I'm the only one that does it for our side. Yes. So because nobody else has room. Yeah. So this year, but like your sisters-in-law will often alternate years for your your husband's side of the family. Yes. That dynamic has changed recently.
But this year it's you anyway. So
Well, it would have been Lorraine, but she's doing she's got 30 people coming over Christmas Day.
Oh my goodness.
So I have 14.
Yeah.
I have 14. So I have half the amount Christmas Day.
Yes.
But then Boxing Day, she's going to come early to help me prepare.
No, that's nice.
And I have 18 that day.
Oh, yeah.
So we figure like everybody's coming. So and that's because 2 people won't be here. Because they live down in the States. And they can't make it up. They can't get up for this year.
Right.
So like, rats. Would have been 20.
Yeah.
Yay! Just what we love. Just what we love. Anyways, I am back from Florida. We had 4 weeks in Florida. Absolutely loved it.
Yes,
Went
of course.
like gangbusters the first couple weeks, because we bought a park model trailer in a trailer park, or RV resort as they call it, in Sarasota. We flew down quickly at the end of April, beginning of May, to close out, hand the money over, blah blah blah.
And just organize for the maintenance over the summer.
For the summer, because it is a trailer park resort sort of place, you're not allowed to be there for more than 9 months at a time. You have to not be there for 3 consecutive months.
Okay.
It's just because that's how the taxes and all of that sort of stuff go for this place. Fine, not a problem. We dealt with that. We came back, and then we basically were like, okay, what goes inside, what goes outside? We have to put all the damp rid stuff all over, all of this sort of stuff. So we got back, and it's like, okay, we'll bring this couch out. Okay. And we just found out we get there on the Monday. The following Saturday, they're having a park-wide yard sale. yes,
Get
take
rid of
this
stuff.
out, take this out. Because, you want to make it your own.
Yes.
So that's what we were doing. But the dinette that they had in there was like way too big for the amount of space we have in the trailer. Because we've only got, I think it's only like 430 square feet, which doesn't sound like a lot of room. And it's not, but it's fine for like two people.
Or and a visitor
like
or a visiting couple.
4 to 6 people for a short period of time.
Yes.
So it's fine because we have the lanai, the screened in with the vinyl windows lanai, and we've like taken all the stuff from there out and thrown this out and sold this and all kinds of stuff. So we've
really settling.
Oh, we're finally settling it out. Yeah, we'll be going back in January again.
Yeah.
So we will see. So we'll see how that goes because my husband's still working.
Yeah. So it's just getting it all organized,
making it our own place, and it's just so much fun.
Some time, but it'll get.
She gave me this amazing neon pink flamingo. I think we showed it. Oh my god! And I have it at the top of our windows at the front of our trailer. There's like 5 windows, so there's one center one that has a peak in the center.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 go down, and then smaller ones even down. So I've got it in the center of that the center window. Yeah. I have so many people go by going, "Where did you get that? I love that. Where did you get that?" I said, "Well, my sister gave it to me in Canada, from Canada."
Yeah.
So she's like, "Oh," I said, "But I think I saw some at Target." So they're all rushing off to Target.
Yeah, it's funny because I saw it in the store. I got it here.
I saw one at Canadian Tire.
Oh, okay, I believe it.
But I think it's only a little one.
I got it at Chapters.
Yes.
So, Chapters here is kind of like a Barnes and Noble, I would think. And it's been a long time.
Or Indigo Books or something like that.
Well, no, that's Canadian.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying for American people, it's kind of like a Barnes and Noble type of store. And so, anyway, I saw it and I knew it would be perfect for you. So I'm really glad that it worked out really well and everybody else really likes it.
Oh my God, everybody loves it. But it's so funny because we turn it on and at night, the whole kitchen, because our kitchen's at the front of the trailer, there's this pink glow. And as you even go by the place at night, it's like pink glow. At the front of it. Everybody knows our trailer.
Yeah. Because didn't you say that some people go, "Oh, you're the people with the
pink flamingo."
Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
Like they say, be the flamingo in the
flock of seagulls.
La la.
Yeah.
So that was good. So everything's that's really getting settled in. It's all. We still got a few things that we need to do, but you know what? We got the most of the stuff done that we wanted to do while we were down there. So we're really happy about that, and we had so much fun. We played bar bingo one night, and I won. First time. I've been playing it ever since we've been going down there 4 years, and I won. Finally, I won a game. So $60.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
the prizes are really, really good. The last game of the night is the biggest pot.
Yeah.
For a game if you win a bingo.
Oh,
it's the biggest one. Yeah. It's I know. So it's like because you like for like $10 you get 4 cards.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. I'll play. It's fun.
Well, that kind of leads into did you want to talk a little bit about what's new or?
Yes, I will go FOs. What I have done with my FOs. Well, actually, maybe whips. Let's do whips, and then I'll do some because I've got a lot of FOs.
Okay, because I'll do my whip first. So because I've been really busy, I have not done anything on my own shawl because I was just telling Sheila, I find that by the end of the day, my eyes, because I've been staring at the computer screen, I just can't sort of sit and stare again at like stitches and everything. Even though the Om shawl is very simple and straightforward,
potato chippy, as they say. You just sit there.
Yeah, it's not like it's difficult, but I'm so tired, and my eyes are tired that I can't really focus. So when I have felt like knitting, I've been working on my niece's little dress. So
because we need to get that done
because it's supposed to be done for Christmas.
If not, she'll wrap it partially made and then give it to her.
So I have done about there we go. I have done about another 1.5 inches or so because that's where my marker was over here, and you can see where I am now.
So cute.
Yeah. So there's the marker, and I'm rolling that down, so you can see I've done about 1.5 inches, 2 inches from over
the marker.
here, from here.
Yeah.
So not an awful lot, but it's still such an adorable little dress. It's a really simple.
Yeah.
I think my stitch count somehow got off, and it might be in part because I switched to doing this on a circular needle, and it's supposed to be knit flat. So I'm kind of off in a couple of places, but I'm kind of adjusting it as I go so that I'm maintaining that. It's kind of like alternating. You can see it kind of alternates the little holes.
Yeah, the little eyelets.
The little eyelets. So, yeah, as it goes down, you just alternate.
Yeah.
And so I've been working on that. Anyway, it's really cute. And it's, at this stage, it's just like I'm not adding, you don't add
you're
stitches
just
or
knitting.
you're just knitting it, the pattern.
Yeah.
Essentially till I run out of yarn.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's what I've been working on when I've been doing some actual knitting.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I've been working, I have a whip, I have my own shawl, and I did start, this is where I left off. This is where I left off. Right there. So I started on the color work. So I was like, oh great. And then I noticed, and you're gonna see, for some reason I've misread the thing, and look, it's starting to go back already, and it's not. It still has to go one more section all the way up.
Yeah.
Before
so
it
this
turns.
Is the way it's supposed to be.
Yes. And it's not doing that.
And it's not doing that. So
you've
already
I have to take it back.
Yeah.
So
that's unfortunate.
So not too much got done on that. So I was working on that in the car. I said to Brian, I said, I need to just sit and focus on this because I'm doing the color. I knew I was coming to the color work. So it's like, I have to have quiet and focus. So I was doing it in the car while we were driving home.
Yeah.
I didn't do any up until then.
Yeah.
So, but since I've been back, this sort of gets one of the things off of my list of things to do for the year. I had this made, or I made this, and it's basically a baby blanket. But it's one that you just sort of throw on their car seat, so it's not huge.
Yeah. You
don't have to double it over. It's when they're really small.
Oh, yeah.
It's for that. And so I started this a couple of years ago, and it's made out of Patton's Kroy.
Okay, that's nice.
It's got I washed it and blocked it.
Okay.
So, and I couldn't block it on the ping pong table where I usually do because my husband's painting baseboards on it. Okay. So I just washed it. I soaked it for like 4 hours, 5 hours.
Oh, to really soften it.
And I used the that soap bar that we got.
Oh, yes.
Tough Woolen soap bar. What I did with it was I ran the water. I put the soap bar in the sink as I'm running the water, and I put the water right on top so the water's on the soap bar, and it just sort of gets enough in the water, and then I take it out of the water. Oh, okay. I don't even like rub it in. Yeah, I just let it get into the water. Yeah. So, and then I just draped it on the couch, and I just sort of stretched it and made sure it was nice and flat, and sort of would just pull it a little bit more, and that's all I did with it. So now I just have to sew in all the ends.
Yeah. It's nice. So, it's a really lovely navy. It's
perfect
for like.
It is, and it's a little boy, and then I made a little hat.
Oh, that's so cute.
So like that should be fine. Like, and it's not thick. It's nice, and it's got a good stretch to it, so it should fit him now because the baby's only.
Is that from our
yes, it is.
That's from Knit Crate yarn.
Yeah, well, wait till you see the other things I made.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait for you guys to see these.
I did.
I know we posted some
pictures
on Instagram when Sheila would send me little pictures and I would post them. So
I did finish my November socks. Yeah. I did find them a little bit loose. But our friends that we have down there, and these are like, my husband went to high school with these people. We've been friends with them. He's like forever.
Decades.
Yeah. So like, I think he's known him since like grade 6 or 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I know.
Like, so for 50 years.
Yeah. Basically 50 years. I've been friends with them. So she tried them on. She's the one I made the socks for at the beginning of when we were down in Florida, the pink ones, pink with the black. And she really liked the yarn, and I said, "Oh, it's the same dyer as this first pair of socks that I made for you." And the yarn was Critium handmade.
Yeah.
yarn, and it was her speckled. That's what it was just called, speckles.
Okay.
So I made that. That was fine. Worked out well. She really liked them. She tried them on and loved them. She says, okay. She says, I'll take them off your hands, but I have to give you money for them. I'm like, no. Like, you're not, like, no. She goes, no, I have to give you money. So she paid me for them.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that was nice. So I don't have them to show.
So you have them for your box of socks.
But I figure, you know what? I've done 16 pairs of socks, 16 pairs of socks this year. I did pick out my December. I did a periscope and I did that. And this is what the yarn was. I'll show that one quickly. Mm-hmm. It's a hedgehog and it's called Shiver is the colorway. Beautiful colors. And it is their sock yarn. But I find it very fine, so I'm very concerned with using it as a sock yarn.
I know, it's very fine.
It just feels very thin. It's got a very loose twist to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm actually not going to use these for socks. Yeah. I've decided I'm not going to. It came with a pattern as well, but I already did. It was the Devil's Snare. And I did that on a pair of socks already. This year. Yeah. That pattern. So I thought, I'm not going to make these. I'm going to wait and I'm going to put this in a shawl or do something because I just find it's just too fine. Yeah.
To me, this would be great in a shawl. It would be really nice to put with, it would be beautiful drape. Yeah. But I also think it would really spark up a tonal or a solid. Yes. I think it would be a really nice balance.
There's only 400 meters in it. Yep. So if I could get like the blue. I do actually have a blue I can use that I think I might be able to do something with, and that's from All Dyed Up. I got a tonal blue, so I might be able to do a two color or something. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, just decided. Anyways, I went but I've been knitting baby socks. As you
they're so cute.
Excuse me. As you're aware, my one daughter-in-law is expecting. She's due mid-April. Yeah. So. I knit, and we found out it's a girl.
So
we found that out when we were going to be away. So it's going to be another girl.
Another girl for her.
Yeah. So this is. I did this pair for my granddaughter that's here now for Layla. Yeah. And so this is the Knit Crate yarn. Yeah. The pink speckly one is called Teacup Reading, and it's by Yarn Enabler. And I just added that stripe, and that is just from a Regia from a pair of socks that I made myself. That's all it is. So I made her a pair. And I know, aren't they cute? Yeah. And I didn't bring the pattern up. The pattern, it's an excellent pattern. I really, really like it. It's from Yarnspirations. Okay. And it has socks from 6 months to 4 or 6 years of age.
Oh, that's really handy.
So it's got all the different sizes. It's got like 5 sizes in there.
That's excellent. Well, I'll put it on there. We'll look for it and I'll add it.
I have it downstairs. I just don't have it here. Yeah. Oh, no, I do. Oh, okay. There we go. Ta-da! I do. This is it. They just work it out, baby. They call it.
So they're like work socks.
Yeah, that's what they do. They look like work socks. But yeah, see, they have all the different sizes.
That's excellent.
So yeah, it goes from 6 months to 4 years, is what they say. And I made the 18-month size.
Yeah, because she's just about that.
Her and my grandson. But yeah, she is 18 months. Yeah, and or just about. She'll be 18 months at the end of December. And he'll be 17 months at the end of December. So I made those, and then I used the same pattern, but just this way. And this yarn is also Yarn Enabler. This is an old colorway of hers called Highlighter of My Life. And the blue is just, it's just I bought a bunch of minis, 1 point solid ones, and it's just the blue. Yeah, yeah. That was in it. I just thought it was so cute. But I used the same pattern, and I made the 6 month size, and I'm looking at that. For her
little sister.
Figure, look at that. Isn't that adorable? They can come home from the hospital wearing the same pair of socks. I just thought that was so cute. Yeah. Mind you, Layla hates wearing socks. I think when she goes to sleep, she doesn't like it, because I had one sock I'm in the process of fixing. And so she had one of them on yesterday, and she wore it the whole time she was here until right before she fell asleep. And I said she was so
she's just getting very,
grabbing her foot, so I took it off, and then she went to my husband, gave him a big hug, and
then fell
out
asleep
like a light in his arms within a minute.
Yeah.
So that's that. And I did 2 pairs of these socks for my grandson. So
I love that. I love how this sort of speckly yarn
marls
from Knit
up.
Crate, the marl yarn from Knit Crate, and it goes with all these. You've got, you've added different.
I know
contrast.
Yes,
and it
I did
amazing.
A pair of socks out of this year. And this is that contrast blue that's in her one. So I just thought, I really like that. I just thought it was so cute. But that's why I thought, well, I'm just going to do these ones in the one color. You can do them in the one color.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to do the contrast. You can just do
and then I made, this is the Professor from Yarn Enabler. These are all a lot of them are leftover yarns that I'm using. And I thought, what a cute pair
out of that.
I do. I have a pair of socks out of this for me.
Yeah.
So, and this is what's left of the contrast as well.
Yeah.
So, the toes are slightly, the pattern is slightly different for the 2 of them. If you take a good look, you can see they're slightly different at the toe in that. But I'm like, I don't care. They look pretty close. Not gonna care. No, he's not going to care. So I'm like, fine with me.
Yeah. It's really cute.
Yeah. So they're each getting 2 pairs of socks in their stocking. Not that they care, but...
they're just a little bit too young at the moment to really understand everything, but
But I got a thing. My friend Jen, the yarn therapist, she has a knitting machine, a sock knitting machine. So she handed me the other night at knit night 2 pairs of socks that she's knit on the knitting machine. There's only one here because I'm fixing the other one. I'm taking the toe back, but they're knit toe up.
Okay.
So taking it back's a real pain.
Yeah.
So what I did was I took, this one wasn't done up. So I was able to take it apart easier, and then I just sewed it up and made and then I added the cuff. I used that marled yarn for the cuff.
Yes, because this is what
it goes
a Kroy.
It's Kroy Sock.
Okay, yeah.
So it's got a really tight gauge.
Yeah,
it's really tight
with the.
But my granddaughter wore it yesterday, and it's not one that she can easily take off.
But she didn't seem to want to take it off
through the day. A couple times she sort of but that was it.
But yeah,
and I thought having a longer leg may actually help.
Yeah.
So I'm working on doing
fixing
this. I've done
toe.
this.
Yeah.
I'm just working on the toe, and then these are for when they're older. Got another pair because she did a bigger pair too.
Yeah.
So this is for when she's older, and I will give her this pair. And I do, as you can see, I have to sort of fix the toes a little bit, like re-Kitchener the toes a little bit, and then add the cuff.
That's so cute.
I know, they're adorable, and
just when you're looking at those teeny little socks,
I know,
they're just so cute.
So like that, I knit my November socks. All of these socks, I've knit this hat. That's what I knit while I was away.
Oh wow!
So I think I did pretty darn good.
I did 1.5 inches. Woo! In all that time.
I know. So that's that. But while I was away, I got messaged by Christina, the Cozy Knitter. She sent me a message. Have you been to this yarn store? The yarn store is called A Good Yarn. It's in Sarasota. Mm-hmm. She was telling me that Plucky was having a trunk show. Oof. So I'm like, I told my husband, what are our plans for this Saturday? I said, I'd really like to go. And I explained, and he goes, not a problem. So he had his nap in the car. He sat in the parking lot in the shade in the car, having a nap. Anyways, I met Hillary and also Michelle Wong.
Yes.
And I spoke with Michelle Wong for 10 minutes or so.
Wow.
Yeah. And one of the other ladies from the store, I did not get her name.
Yeah.
But it's a really, really good store. They also...
You said they have a lot of
indie
dyers.
They have a nice wall that's just indie dyers. That's really nice. And the only one that I can remember at this point in time is Junk Yarn.
Oh yeah.
They carry Junk Yarn.
Yeah.
But they did have others there too. Some of them I recognized, some of them I didn't. Anyways, this is what I bought there. They've got these sets. I know they don't go together, but they're not. They're called shooters, and it's the Primo fingering, and they're MCN merino cashmere nylon.
But they're gorgeous.
Yes,
they kind of go.
The two colors in this one are called Laugh Out Loud and Technicolor Teal. So that's this one, and then this one is Lightning Bug and Hotsy Totsy.
But they do kind of go, because here's what I was looking at.
Yes.
On this side.
Yeah,
when you
that
look
pink
at these
speckle.
Yeah, the speckly. Yeah. Sorry, over here.
Yeah.
The speckle. There is all that kind of yellowy, pinky.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to see, but it is all in there.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes. So you could almost do a little bit of something. I don't really know what. But
yeah, I know. I think I'm just going to make
gorgeous.
them into socks and individual socks.
Yeah.
And then I saw this one color and I absolutely loved it.
You were really drawn to those.
I don't know why. It's like so not me.
I know.
But I am
you
drawn
know,
to it. But I do. Like this one. And this one is just merino nylon. It's a 90-10. And even though it's fine, like this one, the twist is so much tighter.
Yeah.
It's so much. So to me, that makes it a lot sturdier.
Mm-hmm.
And this colorway is called Bronze Age.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's absolutely stunning.
It really is.
Like even to hold that double and make a hat.
Yes.
Would be gorgeous. A nice cabled hat would be really, really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that is the only yarn I bought the whole time I was there.
And that was from your bingo winnings, wasn't it?
Yes. I put my bingo winnings towards that. So, and then I had to pick up this. They have their
This is the store.
Yeah, a good yarn. And they do have a palm tree outside that's been yarn bombed. But they moved from the last time I was there was I think 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped in there. I found them, and they were at their old location.
Yeah.
And this location much brighter, sunnier. And I asked the lady. I said, "When do you have like your knit night? Because maybe I'll get hubby to drive me into knit night."
Yeah.
And he was like, or she was like, "We don't really have a set evening for." She says, "Just come anytime."
Oh, that's fun.
They have a huge table that can probably, if you wanted to, can probably fit about 16 people around.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's like, the table was full. They had tons of women just sitting knitting at the table when I was there.
Oh, that's so nice.
Just any time.
That's excellent.
And I love a store that's like that has access to, like, there's that little one in Coburg, Yarn It in Coburg. She's got a nice sitting area. You can just come in and sit and knit.
Yeah.
Anytime. So it's just nice to be there and
be with other people.
Yeah. Be with your people.
Yeah, your tribe.
Your tribe. So pretty much that's it. So of what I've done.
So we want to talk a little bit about, so that was one kind of new to us.
Yes.
But then there was something else that we actually got in the mail. Yes,
we got something in the mail.
Which was really nice.
I was messaged a while ago by Samantha.
Sammy Sews.
Sammy Sews. And her mother is Aggie of Aggie Pearls by the Shore. She is Aggie DeCarlo Knits on Instagram.
Yep.
And it's Sammy Sews on Instagram too, I believe. Here are their business cards. This is Aggie's card.
That's such a pretty card.
I know it is.
So and we've followed Aggie, and she's followed us for a long
that's her Instagram.
Time. So
then Sammy this is Sammy Sews.
Yeah.
And does it has this is her information, not that it's there, but Margaret will take the cards and edit it in.
Yeah.
So, but she does aprons too, really nice aprons, like with the bib and like they're really, really nice.
Yep.
I remember seeing those. Anyway, she sent us a message on Instagram saying how her and her mom, it's a mother and daughter team, how her and her mom love our podcast,
which
really
is so
enjoy
sweet.
it, which is just the sweetest thing.
Because like I said, I know Aggie she's always been really great about like responding and which is really nice when we post things and stuff. So it's really great.
Yes. And she sent a lovely note explaining, and she sent us the message saying that she wants to send us a couple of bags.
Yeah. So if you want to read, I can hold up and show.
Okay. The first one is she's Samantha. She owns the Sammy So's Creations.
Mm-hmm.
She's partners with her mother, who is Aggie. And who is Aggie Pearls by the Shore.
Mm-hmm.
The pumpkin sock sack is made by Sammy So's.
So
features a glitter potion. There we go.
On the zipper.
Yeah,
the zipper
a glitter potion.
Here, I'll show it like that.
Handcrafted. They come in many different varieties, including polymer clay varieties, snow, pixie dust, and glitter options for the.
So the color of the glitter will adjust. So which is really cool. So you can kind of pick your own. I think that's what she's saying.
Yeah, Sammy So's. She also focuses on being eco-friendly creations as well as reusable snack sacks. Yeah, which she gave me 2.
So these are great for the little ones.
Yeah, and see they have a little Velcro with a little.
So you can just put in, the goldfish or whatever the heck.
And that's so cute. That one's Winnie the Pooh. And this one's just these adorable really little fish. With, I think they're a little glittery.
Yeah.
They have a little bit of
sparkle in them.
Sparkle.
Which is so sweet.
Yes. So I'm going to give this one to my granddaughter and this one's for my grandson. Yeah. So, and then...
and then it's got this really pretty lining in it.
Yes.
Which matches the handle.
They're washable and are eco-friendly for kids and adults. Using every scrap of fabric, I have to create handmade tags as well as to reduce the waste.
Yeah. And so this is a really nice little... Yeah.
Dropped.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she sent us... So this came with the zipper pull, but then she also sent
a couple of extras.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So one's has like a little silky flower.
Yes.
And the other one has sparkles. Yeah, like a little ribbon rose.
A little ribbon rose, and then the green sparkle. Pixie dust. So, and then she also makes these.
So this is Aggie, I think, makes these.
Yeah, she does all this stuff to help reduce the waste.
Yeah.
The cherry sock sack is
I'll show that first.
Created by Aggie Pearls by the Shore. Features a gingham lining, a moon charm.
So there's
progress
the charm.
And Aggie crafts her bags to cope with trigeminal neuralgia, which is a rare chronic pain condition. She hopes others with the same or similar conditions find and use the craft of knitting or sewing to cope. Aggie also crochets the scrubbies and washes to reuse it for the kitchen. They're little ones. So these are great. I have some of that. I have it in blue.
Okay,
the scrubby stuff.
Yeah.
Because she mixes this with another yarn, and I crochet round ones, and they're great for the non-stick frying pans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they work really, really well on the non-stick frying pans. I really like them.
Yeah.
So she uses those. So, yeah.
These are just.
And there was a couple. There was a couple other charms too. There's 2 more charms in there that she gave us with the other colors.
Yeah, and so they're similar.
With a couple other colors. Yes.
So yeah.
Another flower one and another. She got a purple
pixie dust, and then another little pretty flower one. Little
silk rose.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was so nice of them to send that. Absolutely so. And it's so funny because they're based in Florida.
Oh my gosh.
And when she sent the note, I thought that I would have gotten them before I went down to Florida. But had I known, I would have had them send it
directly
to us in Florida. To me in Florida.
That would have been easier.
Well, probably a lot easier and probably a lot cheaper on shipping
for them,
as well for them.
But so I'll put their contact information because these are really they're super well made.
Yes, they're extremely well made.
But and I really like the idea of the of these little snack sacks for little ones.
I know, and see, she does there. She's made her own tag. She stitches the tag on the side, and Aggie's is inside.
Oh, right. Yes, I think I showed that with the gingham lining.
Yeah. So they make the tags and they just sew them inside their bags as well. That way they're not wasting anything. And I think that that's really good because I'm just totally,
Yeah, I love the idea of like using every scrap and just
extremely.
trying to figure out how to just make sure everything is taken care of. But yeah, they're great little bags and
they're
fun.
Perfect. They're just fabulous.
This cherry one.
I know. Well, you can have the cherry one,
with the polka
and
dot.
I'll take the pumpkin one. They're wonderful. They're so well made, and they're great.
Yeah,
they're just great, and absolutely love them, and so appreciate.
Oh
you.
Yes,
thank you, Aggie and Samantha, so much for sending us these. We're going to cherish them. We really, really like them. Thank you so much. So, but that is pretty much what we've been up to. I'm trying to think. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else. I did take several things down. I didn't leave any of my stuff down there because I'm just worried about leaving all my stuff in the trailer.
Yes. Like the yarns?
Yeah. I'll bring them back and forth, but I don't think I'll take as much next time.
Yeah.
But it's so hard because it's like you just never want to be without.
And it's sort of like you want a variety.
Yes.
So that you're never really bored or feel like, oh, I have to, this is all I have to work on. Darn it, I have to go out and buy more yarn to make something else.
I know. But I did meet a lady. We have there's a Facebook page for people in the park.
Yes.
And this lady put out a thing. I'm looking for larger knitting needles. If anybody has them, blah, 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 blah. So I went, okay, well, what size do you need? But so I messaged the lady that was asking for the needles, and I said, well, I'm in the park, and I said I do have some, so it just depends on what size you need.
Mm-hmm.
So I had brought a project with me to start, which I still haven't started, and I wanted to get done because I want to make it for my granddaughter.
Yeah.
And so I gave her those needles.
Oh, okay.
For that, so I couldn't start it.
Yeah.
And this lady only worked with straight needles. She's never worked with circular needles.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So what I did, I showed her. I pulled out my own shawl.
Yes. And
showed it to her. I said, no. If you're doing she wants to make a baby blanket. Yeah. She says, I had bought all the stuff. She goes, and I just don't want to buy new needles because I have tons of needles already.
Yes. We've all been there.
Yeah. So she was so when I come back in January, she'll hand them back to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
So
but you showed her how to.
I showed her how to use. I said it to her. I said they're just like using the straight. I said you just turn your work around. I said the needle's at either end.
Yeah.
So I said it's actually easier. I said than trying to bunch them all onto the one
especially
end
for
of
a blanket.
I know exactly.
Even a baby blanket.
I know. It can still get quite bunchy.
Yes.
So, and she was like, I went, I know. So I just showed her a few of the things that I was working on. Yeah. So that was really nice. Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's great.
So yay. They don't have a knitting group there either anymore. Mm-hmm. The lady that was doing it is no longer coming down. And I spoke to the activities lady. And I want to get it started. But because I'm only there sporadically.
Yes.
I'd have to find somebody who could take it over when I'm not there as a sort of, you need a lead in the group.
Yes.
And I don't mind being the lead to start, but having somebody else take over would be ideal for me. But yeah, I spoke to the activities director that's there and she wants me to come see her and I should have done it while I was there, but I didn't. And it would be great just to get together and knit or crochet, whatever it is.
Any kind of sort of needles work.
And she called the lady, she was a master knitter. And I said, well, I am nowhere near a master knitter. I said, but I can maybe help with things. I said, but I am no way a master knitter. Mm-hmm. No way. I said, I don't do sweaters.
Yeah.
So, like, anybody comes to me with a sweater, I can figure it out.
Yeah.
I just don't do them myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
So. But one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
I think eventually I may do a sweater.
I mean, I think so. And I think you'd be fine because you're really good at figuring out. And
and I just want to, I want one that's an all-in-one, and I'm not doing any steeking. If I do a cardigan, I don't mind going back and forth. That doesn't bother me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I'm not comfortable with doing the steeking
Yeah.
part like that. I'm really like, I have a hard enough time doing the sock, doing the pickup if I want to do an afterthought heel. That even freaks me out. And I've done that a couple of times, but it's like, oh.
Well, I'm not so, I used to be, like, I'd think about steeking and I'd be like, oh my gosh, there's no way I could do that. But I'm not, it doesn't, I've seen enough on YouTube and different people.
Well, and we have Jen steak stuff, and so we know that we would be doing it with somebody who knows what they're doing with us.
So, but it doesn't set me into anxiety or anything.
No, it doesn't set me either. But it's just, to me, I just look at
how you set it up first, so that you're not going to have a problem. So it doesn't bother me as much as
it's not something to freak out. I just think, oh, that's just so much work.
So it is.
I'm just like, no, let me just go back and forth and have it done.
The thing for me that I don't like about cardigans is the button bands. I hate doing button bands. Whenever I haven't made a lot of cardigans, I've made maybe 2, but one of the things that I don't like is that they always curl. And I have cardigans that I wear, but I generally don't button them up. So the idea that it's curled all the time.
I think one of the things that a lot of people I find are doing is they place like a really firm ribbon along.
Yeah. But then what do you do on the buttonhole side?
The ribbon is on the back of the buttonhole, and what you do is you just you slit it and you stitch it.
Yeah, see, then you get into
that's
sewing,
a little that's what
finicky.
It's all just hand stitched. It's a little fiddly, but it stops it from curling.
Yeah,
and it also gives the button band strength and it stops it from stretching.
Well, I've never found that it stretched. It always seemed to shrink. And I had tried where you just, like, you garter for 4, I'll say 5 stitches, and then you work the pattern.
Yes.
So I've done that, and it's curled. And then I've also done where you pick up and knit the button band.
I find that makes it lay funny too. I don't like that. No, just give me the...
Yeah, the ribbon's probably the direction. But that's why I like pullover things.
Yes.
So, because it's like, I don't have to worry about
I know.
the stupid afterthought button band thing.
You steek it with the thing, and what you do is you just stitch in a zipper.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah.
Anyways, we will be back in about 2 weeks, and I just want to say thank you for being patient and for all you return viewers. And I want to say, if anybody's watched this for the first time, thank you so much for sitting through us all. If you did, we do appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
We know that there's like thousands of podcasts out there. Oh, one of our new friends that we've met in the last few months, Christopher of Cabin Boy Knits.
Yeah,
he has started a podcast.
Yes.
He calls it a woolcast.
Yeah. So he's definitely worth following as well. He's very interesting man. Thank you very much for joining us. And as Sheila said, we'll see you again in about 2 weeks.
Yep.
Bye for now.
Bye.